Alright, here we are shopping at Walmart for makeup and hair and skin and all beauty products. I decided to hone in on the hard candy because there are a bunch of new things that I was kind of curious about and wanted to check out. Here, let's zoom out. So these are serum gel sticks. What have we? It looks kind of like a regular lipstick. I generally don't like a lipstick that feels tingly. Plumping scares me anymore. I used to use plumpers and I'm not a fan of anything that's going to tingle on my lips. Okay, glossed up lip crayons. They've probably had these for a while, but I love lip crayons. $5? I mean, come on. That is not bad at all. That's a really pretty color. It's like pinky, nudie, watermelon-y hybrid. What do you think, Shannon?
Oh yeah, that is really pretty. So do you think that would look good on like in my color of skin, like just kind of a fair, like either one of us?
Yeah, but you're kind of warming up for summer a little bit.
I do warm up pretty fast.
Yeah, I think this is a really good neutral, but if you want something even more nude, well, that looks too light to me. I think this is probably even better.
Is there something that you look for specifically as far as color when you're looking for like a sort of neutral?
Like an everyday, you want just a touch of brown to it. And it's hard to tell with the packaging. Like, I don't want anything too brown. And I'm not afraid of a bright lip, but I know a lot of people just want something really simple for everyday. I feel like that, I haven't tried it yet, but that could be really pretty, or it could be a little bit chalky. So I'm not sure. Like, you see, it's got like a lot of white tone to it.
Yeah.
And the white tones can go a little chalky sometimes, so.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one. Unless you want it, you probably need more lip products than I do. God knows, I don't. Argan Oil lip glosses. Gorgeosity. You know what? There's a lot of stuff hiding back in there. It's like kind of a hot mess, as it often is at Walmart. Sorry, Walmart. I'd say we love you, but I just don't have a choice if I want to try these products. This looks like Daring lip gloss. This looks like it might have a really nice texture to it. Absolutely wanting to try. And again, $5.
Yeah.
That's really pretty too. I feel like, at least in my kit, I end up using glosses to like lighten and brighten stuff up more so than to enhance a color. It's almost usually to tone it down just a little bit and give it just a bit of shine. So I don't know that any of those are good for that for me, but for my own personal wear, I would definitely wear these. This is kind of a nice peachy rose tone called Daring. Yeah, you could definitely wear that every day, Shannon.
Okay, I really like
Shannon.
that. Hi guys.
And they've also got Plumping Serum Lip Gloss, which sounds again like it might tingle. No thank you. Cheeks and Balances. Let's see what that says. That is cute. One Sweep Wonder Highlighter and Contour Blush Stick. I am definitely intrigued.
So all of this is the hard candy brand?
This is all hard candy and it's exclusive to Walmart.
Okay.
Like it or not. Oh, I see what this is. Okay, so this is going to be like a cream blush on one side and a highlighter on the other. And you would just kind of streak it sort of, I should hold it back just a little, like all like that. So you would have the color on the bottom and you would have the highlighter on the top and just streak it under your cheek and then kind of blend it out. That's probably a little bit too purpley. I mean, I like it, but I don't end up reaching for this kind of thing much. Let's see what other colors. This is a good nude pink.
Oh, yeah.
And what are they calling this one? Lower cheek color, upper cheek highlighter, Cheeks and Balances. And the color is Sweet Cheeks. Hold on, let's bring it back. Focus. Well, You can kind of see it's like a peachy pink. It's looking peachier in the monitor than it does in person. So I think that is a definite win. I'm going to go ahead and pop these in the cart. But the thing that I am wanting the most, hopefully those won't fall through the bottom of the cart. The thing I want the most is the Glamouflage foundation. I've heard amazing things about this. So it comes in a pretty nice shade range. I've heard coverage is really good. I've used the Glamouflage concealer for my under eyes for years. I actually use the medium. Strangely, I don't use medium in anything else. I'm usually light, medium, or light. These run really, I think, very light. So everything else just washed my under eyes out. So I'm gonna try this. Light medium looks so dark.
It does. It's so hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
This light looks pretty decent. Fair is not much lighter. Fair looks pinkier to me though. See that? It's got like a little bit more of a pink tinge. And I like something just more golden tinge. Okay, so the seal is still good. You know, you never know because everybody's got access to messing with stuff. From what I understand, you need even less than a pump for this. So I'm on board. Medium to full coverage and less than a pump. Yes, please. I think the light medium looks like it would be a good color for you if you're looking for a new foundation for yourself.
So maybe a concealer for me, that's something I struggle with, and I feel like the concealer that I have on now is kind of light. I don't know if you can tell.
It does look a little bit light, but also I feel like this is such heavy coverage. I mean,
Oh, it is. Okay.
really heavy coverage. Like I need it because I'm super duper dark, but I don't know that you do. Like you've got normal under eyes with just a little bit of a shadow, which is typical for most people.
Okay.
So yeah, it might be too much. They do have the Glamouflage Light, which is like more of a pencil style, and that would be good for like, for me, like underneath my brows or something like that, but that's not gonna give me nearly enough. Look at how picked over the primer is. It's like killed, done, gone. But these are new too. These are primers for your lids. One is like just regular clear and one is shimmery, and I've heard it's not it's not opaque. It's kind of clear-ish, so that won't work for me. I need something that's really going to cancel out everything on my eyelids. But I've heard this guy, the brow gel, is like a nice tiny brush and has little fibers in it, and then a little highlighter. Sounds really fun. This is medium dark, which I used to go for, but now my hair is blonde, so this is the light medium. I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna get the medium dark, and whichever one doesn't work will go in my kit.
Very cool.
And the Glamouflage going in the kit, or going in the cart. So many new things. Okay, I've heard these guys, Poppin' Pigments, are very similar to L'Oreal. Has these kind of like pressed pigments that have really nice payoff, and you just kind of tap them on your lid. You can put them over primer or over eyeshadow. It would be like a finishing kind of thing. But I don't know about, this is the only combo they even seem to have here. I like the sort of, it's not really showing, but it's pretty true like silvery pink, and then the bottom one is way too dark. Like I just don't do stuff that dark
Does it have a
on my lid.
shimmer to it, or is it kind of a matte?
Oh no,
with
it's really shimmery.
Okay.
Yeah, it's intensely shimmery. So most pigments I find are, oh, here's another one, but it's the exact same one. That one's pretty. It's like pink and purple. It's like a hot pink and a purple. I don't know, the hot pink might be a little tough to wear day to day. This is nice. These are neutrals. Looks like it has seen better days, doesn't it?
It does.
Looks like somebody might have opened that, so no thank you. Yeah, even touching it, I'm like, I think I've got some kind of residue on my fingers now. And I can't believe I'm even touching this stuff. I'm weird about my hands getting dirty. Call me a princess. Okay, and then, yeah, this is kind of the same original one with like the icy pale pink and dark. So, oh, bummer. I would have tried something if it would have been a combination I could see using. All right, then the other thing they came out with recently was new eyeshadow palettes that were all matte. I've heard that these top 10 ones are pretty low pigmentation, so I am not thinking about trying that. Oh, more of these pigments. Hold on.
Jackpot.
Yes, this one looks clean and like a nice shimmer. I mean, you get 2 full-size pressed pigment shadow type things for $6, $5? It's either 5 or 6. I think it's probably 5 from what it looks like down there. This is supposed to be pigments, and that's not what these are called. These are Fierce Effects, and Fierce Effects eyeshadow $5. Heck yeah. Oh, and there's more colors down here. I could see you in those taupe colors, Shannon.
Okay. Even the ones that
pretty.
have like some shimmer.
Oh yeah, sure. You can. Okay. You wear shimmers on your lid. Here's another one if you want.
Let's see.
It's $2.50 a piece.
I know, that is a really good.
It's so hard to say no to that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna toss these in the cart. It's such a big cart, you see, and then that's deceiving. It looks like I'm not getting anything. All right, and now what do we have here? Ooh, too close. Back it up. So now we have stuff to set your makeup. So there is 12-hour primer. It looks like it's probably just going to be a silicone-y thing. Let's take a peek. Long wear primer, water, ISO, decane, blah, blah, blah. And then it starts with all the various silicones. Oh no. That might dry down, actually. Right, I have several primers right now that I'm going through, so won't do that now. Clear top coat, I don't think I would ever use that.
Why would you use that? Would it be if, sometimes I have problems with flakiness from my mascara, even when it's new, I cannot figure that out.
But this is also waterproof. So if you love a certain variety of your mascara and you don't have the option for waterproof, that would be nice because then you could just do a waterproof coat on top of it.
Okay.
And, or you could use any current thing that you have in your makeup and make it waterproof. This I'm very interested in. So they are, it's all the same thing. It's just a setting spray, but $6 is excellent price for a setting spray of any kind. So I'm definitely going to use that because I go through a lot of setting spray in my kit.
Is that like a one product for everybody type thing?
Yeah.
Or for different types?
No, I think, you know, this is just one. It says a weightless spray that locks in makeup for all day wear. Spray over foundation, eyeshadow, blush, concealer to set your makeup look. Setting spray works even in the worst weather conditions and lasts all day and night without melting, cracking, fading, or settling into fine lines. I mean, I'm not sure if it's going to do all that, but I do like that it doesn't look powdery once you spray it. And then that kind of helps with setting it. Oh, do you work for the company? Like listening to us videotape. Hi. Okay, what else do we have in here? Lots of stuff that would be good if I was still doing like lots of bright colors, and I don't do too much of that.
There's some serious like
glitter and bright mascara and bright eyeliners. You can actually like pull some of that stuff off and it can look really cool if you just do like one point of interest on your face and not like crazy everywhere.
Right.
Now I am drawn to this purple thing. What is this? Oh, this is not even, this isn't hard candy. This is NYC eyeshadow. Okay, so I actually tried one of these just a couple weeks ago in nude color for an eyeshadow base.
Oh.
And I might have it on today. No, I don't have it on today, but it's not bad. It says waterproof. I don't think that's the case, but it's in the wrong section. It's kind of a hot mess over here. I have heard really good things about these Stroke of Gorgeous felt tip eyeliners. There's no black though, and generally if I'm going to do a winged eyeliner, it's going to be black. They do have some nice browns, but ooh, Stay in Line 12-hour mechanical gel pencil. Okay, so I love gel pencils. I like twist up pencils, and I like that it has a sharpener. But I have a lot of eyeliners right now, so I don't need that.
But I will. I'll try that.
Shannon's game for a $5 waterproof eyeliner. Well, it doesn't even say waterproof. It just says 12-hour. So will you let us know how that does, Shannon?
I will let you know.
Okay. And then when they get their blacks back in stock, maybe I'll hit that. But yeah, my eyeliners that I actually use end up being black. Okay, so now we are walking through. This is the Iman Cosmetics and Black Radiance. And Black Radiance has some gorgeous blushes. It's made by the same company as Milani, I believe. Either Milani or Wet n Wild. Is it all the same company?
Hard Candy.
It's not.
We did the Black Radiance and the Hard Candy resets at the same time.
Really?
The same company. So
Huh.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's made from Milani. And if you look at like their blushes, they have these baked dome blushes, and they're really fantastic. And then Milani has these same baked dome blushes, and they're really fantastic. I love these blushes. If you're looking for a glowy but not shimmery blush, you cannot do better than Milani. And $6.97. Hello. Their glosses I've not tried since they've redone them. I have a bunch of their lipsticks in my kit. Their powder foundation, meh. I actually have one in my purse right now. Don't love it. These power lips are kind of cool. So this kind of reminds me of if you have seen the OCC lip tars or the, let's see, Too Faced has them too, sort of those like really opaque, glossy type of products. This is considered a gloss stain, and I have a few of these from Milani now, and I like them, but they're like a white base usually, again with that white base, and I feel like lip tars are usually like that too. Their individual eyeshadows are some of the best that you can get at the drugstore, and they're like $3 or $4 a piece. Really good basic colors there too. I think that they're on par with like what I've tried from most department store shadows, so for real, super good. And their lash section, wow, they are picked over.
Must be good.
Yeah, but I use the Duo glue in both clear and black all the time. That's the brand you should get if you need to get some glue. And these 53 lashes are nice from Salon Perfect. A package of 4 for right around $10. Never a bad deal. And then the classic 110s are also really nice. All right, I have to be a little subtle because we're at the end of the aisle, so sorry if it gets bad. Oh, here we are. I am right to Flower Beauty. This is Drew Barrymore's line, and her packaging is just so pretty. I love all the rose gold accents. Look at that. I mean, it's just so pretty. I love rose gold anything. So they have a really nice shade range of blushes. Look at those. And then these are nice duos. You get your bronzer and blush together. Where the heck are the prices though? Do you see prices on any of these?
I don't see prices.
That's annoying. Well, I mean, it's Walmart. It can't be that much, but you still want it to be like affordable. Now there are some days when you just want a tinted moisturizer and you just want a little bit of coverage. And oh, see, we're novices. Thank you. The woman who's working on one of the sets is like, all you have to do is flip these up over here. Hello. So the blushes are $9, and the blush bronzer combo is 10 or 13. I don't know what the difference is. The blush bronzer is 10. What's 13? This guy? Ooh, Nope, yep, that's flour. What is that? Touch powder to cream blush. That still doesn't seem like it should be 13. I think that's in the wrong place. Okay, so what else do we have here? Okay, so this is not About Face foundation for sure. But these, I know my friend Kelly, who does makeup, uses them and loves them. Color Play Cream Eyeshadows. Again, that really pretty logo. And I'd say they're $8, but oh, it does say cream eyeshadow. So, okay, I'm in the right area, but $8 for one cream eyeshadow isn't terrible.
Why would you use a cream as opposed to
A powder?
shadow?
Okay, so I like creams for one of two things. You can either use them as a base to keep your powder shadows to something to stick to.
Okay.
So instead of doing a primer, you could do a cream shadow, and it just gives it like a different type of intensity. Or the other thing that you would do is if it's like a cream to powder type of product, you can apply it with your finger as a finishing touch to give it like extra shimmer if it's a shimmery shadow, which is kind of fun. And I think that those would be good for that type of thing. I want to see what this is. Under Eye Cover Cream. This reminds me of something from my kit that I use all the time, $10. Is that in the right place though? Well, it's like a marker. I'm gonna guess it's probably right around 10 though. Maybe we can find from whence it came. Like, where did it live? I do want to try this though. And this is Daily Brightening.
It's up here.
It's a combo product. Is it? Those are just the concealers. Oh, here it is. So it comes in several colors. And those are $9. Okay, so that's not bad. DB2. It's the only one. Somebody was trying to get it and then decided against it. That is going to be my color anyway. When there's 4, I'm usually like the second. So I like the look of it. They're glosses I have tried and I did not love. They just didn't really do much of anything. But I tried this kind. I haven't tried this. It must have been a newer one. Super pretty. And I've been wanting to do a stick foundation some days when you just like want to like draw something on and blend it and go. And I don't even have one right now. Medium to full coverage too. What are we talking about? $10? $9. I think I might have to try one. SF3. Let's see what the color looks like. Whoa! Don't mind my fancy camera tricks. All right, that looks like a perfect color for me. It looks like somebody has already swiped it though. Let me see if there's another one. No, there isn't. Well, this one, but it also looks like it's been swiped. Hold on. Nope, this one has a cover on it. Good enough for me. It's $9. What do you want? All right, High Shine lip color. How much are their lip colors running? $7. My goodness, that is some pretty packaging. I mean, to me, doesn't that look like something that would be like $30? I mean,
it does. This is very cool.
It doesn't actually have a lot of weight to it like the more expensive ones do, but it looks like it would. That is Baby Buttercup. It looks like a peachy kind of nude, of which I have a jillion. Of pretty much any kind of lip color, so I'm gonna take a pass on that today. Loose powder, but my goodness, can you imagine putting this in your kit and how much space that takes up? That is ginormous. Oh, hi, there, it's in screen now. That's humongo. So we're gonna do a no on those. I mean, even just for like your home kit, that's just a bit much. All right, so what else do we have with flour? I'm a little interested in these markers. So this is waterproof eyeshadow on the bottom and a felt tip marker on the top. That is awfully big though. I don't know that I would use something like that very well because I usually like my eyeliners to be kind of skinny so I can get a nice fine tip or good control. I like the roundness of this, but I don't really know what I would ever use that for. She's got a lot of those kind of like stick type of application products though. Pardon me. And yeah, here's more of them. Some really fun bright colors that you wouldn't expect from a brand like Flower. Oh, and here's the visual. There's Drew. And she does have a few brushes that look to be pretty nice quality. Do they have the prices? So the one on the right is $7, then $8, and $11. I mean, I'm rounding up, obviously.
So what do you look for when you look for a brush?
Okay, so this one actually, I like the look of. Here. This has a nice ability to, I'm so thirsty all of a sudden, hold on. Pardon me. I think you could do your brows with this. It looks like it's short enough that it would have a good stiffness to it. And it looks like it's also skinny enough that you could do a liner with it. If it gets too long, sometimes it's floppy and you can't get good control for your brows. And then it starts to splay for doing your eyeliner. And as soon as it splays, if you have one hair that's going awry, it's gonna drag your eyeliner into a bad direction. So this is considered eyeliner brush, but yeah, you could probably do your brows with it pretty nicely. This is considered a concealer brush, but my goodness, that is small. Lip and concealer brush. Okay, that's interesting. It's pretty big for a lip brush, pretty small for a concealer. So I'm gonna go with that now. If you didn't want to have like more than like 4 or 5 brushes in your collection though, I could see doing that just to simplify, but not for me. I like the look of this brush a lot. You're not going to get much control with it because it's so large, but if you want to lay a color all over, do a wash of color over your lid, something like that would be really good. But I feel like this is kind of pricey for $11, like eek. Even if it's, oh, you know what, I bet it's the shadow brush for $8. Okay, so for $8, I don't think I'm gonna get it because I can get professional brushes from Bedelium when I order from Namies for about $8. Other thing that was catching my eye here is at the end, again from Hard Candy, and this is a complete knockoff of the Too Faced tins that they have with their eyeshadows. But now that I remember, as pretty as it looks in the packaging, I've heard that it's like really powdery and not good payoff. Wow, wow. So that's out.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry. All right, we're gonna go to the next aisle here. Coming along for the ride, Shannon?
I am.
Oh, here's more from Flower. What does she have here? As if Drew put it here herself, right? What does she have? More of that green. I'm not sure that's gonna sell unless they double expose it like that, or quadruple expose it. More of the Flower lip products. My gosh, when Flower first came to the area, I couldn't find like anything but about this. And I had to go all the way to Grove City, which if you live in Columbus Central, that's a good 20 minutes away.
So I'm noticing that it's like a lip butter and a lip gloss, you know, so what would be...
The differences?
Yeah.
Okay, so your lip butter is going to be something that's really like almost like a hybrid between a gloss and a lipstick. So it's going to go on really, really hydrating. I tend to love these for every day. They just feel really nourishing. Haven't tried hers though. I've tried several other brands and I love them. Shine On lip gloss. I mean, it's a lip gloss. It sounds like it's pretty sheer, and from what I've tried, I think I just tried the What a Daisy, which is really like hardly any color at all. Velvet lip color. Oh, and I should also say it had a chemical-y kind of smell to it, so I didn't like that, which I was surprised about from Drew. She's all about nature. Velvet lip color should be something that's got good payoff, and it's not completely matte and dry, but it's not completely like hydrating and balmy either, like the lip butter would be. So she's got 2 rows here of velvet lip colors. That would be like kind of a creamy matte would be my guess. High shine lip color would be somewhere between the velvet and the lip butter. So you're gonna get probably pretty decent payoff from the high shine lip color, but it's gonna be a glossier finish instead of a semi-matte finish. When you think of velvet, velvet is like a semi-matte generally, and I haven't tried these, but
Interesting.
To me, I'm like, this is just the language, you know? I speak in these terms. My other favorite new product for foundation is the Infallible Pro Matte. These tend to run a little dark, so you want to skew up a color or two from usual. I'm actually in Shell Beige right now, and I feel like it's even a little dark. But Classic Ivory is way light and way pink, so no can do. But summertime, this will be good. Maybe, and I have the Natural Buff. Maybe combine these two. It's never easy, Shannon. Why can't it just be easy when you have 45 different foundation products?
Right? I don't know.
I use the True Match powders on shoots sometimes, like as a really quick like touch up for men and women. Just like cover them up and go, and I can use disposable sponges and just like bam bam, give it really good coverage. We did a shoot last year in a hospital that was like a week long, and I would have like top 60 seconds to work on like these doctors and nurses and make them look better for camera. And they'd come in and they've been wearing masks on their faces, so even if they did have makeup on, it was probably worn off. So I could just like put this everywhere. It gets pretty good coverage and nice and even, and a good finish for camera too.
I've been using this recently, and I really like it. I think the color I got might be a little too pinky, but
Did you get W, which is the warm, which is going to be more golden undertone, N, which is neutral, which should be in the middle, or C, which is going to be pinker? I think, Shannon, you need to be in W's.
I'm agreeing with you. I never even noticed.
You didn't realize? You were just looking at the colors,
Welcome
like
to
eyeballing
hair
it.
girl who has no
Right.
idea about makeup.
No, but this is a good thing. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So for you, I would probably choose like maybe W4. That's not the right product though. So W4, if you can find it in Natural Beige, that probably would be a good color for you.
All right. Good to know.
Sometimes I'll just be shopping and I'll hear other people struggling and I'll be like, I'm sorry, can I make a suggestion?
Oh.
So I wanted to show you, these are the Infallible shadows that I was talking about. These are like the pressed pigments from Hard Candy that we just got, 2 for $5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So very similar, and these are 7, which is still really good for this actually. I feel like these are generally 9 to 10. But we're at Walmart, so you know, everything's cheaper. Look at these gorgeosities.
That reminds me of the Naked.
Completely the Naked palette, yeah. But who knows how the pigmentation is. It's about $16. If the pigmentation is good, it's completely worth it. If it's not, it's not. And I don't need eyeshadow enough to take the chance. Like, can't do that. Getting into mascaras, and now Wet n Wild, which if you're going to do anything from them, let me give you a quick breakdown of things that are not bad or even good. Their eyeshadow trios are really nice, and hello, under $3. Ooh. Ding ding. And then their 6 unit type ones are really nice too, and those are under $5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this one has some really good colors, but notice no mattes. Why can't we get some mattes in there? That's Shimmer. Walking on Eggshells is a good one because the brow bone color is like just satiny and the crease color is just satiny. It's not too shimmery, but they don't do mattes. I don't know why. For under $3, can't complain too much, right? The Color Icon blushes I think are less than $3 and are really nice. Yep, $2.93. They're actually, like, to me, I feel like they're similar to the pigmentation of NARS. Maybe not the blendability, but kind of similar to that. And then I like, for their lip colors, the Mega Last lip color. That's the only ones I've really had any experience with that was positive. They're pretty matte and long wearing, and you can throw a gloss on top of them. And what are they, like $2? Yep.
Oh, wow.
Do you love it?
Goodness.
Yeah. But their foundation products, meh, and concealers and all that kind of stuff, and glosses are yucky, and their eye pencils are awful, and their mascara is terrible. And liquid liner, I hear some people like it. I'm not a fan of that type of liquid liner. So there you have my super in a nutshell breakdown. Okay, so now new eyeshadow brushes and face brushes I am very curious about. Essential Tools. These are pretty decent prices. That doesn't look like super great quality, I'm not gonna lie. That is a foundation brush, $5. Hi. That looks like it could almost be a blush brush. These are all synthetic, so you have to be careful with synthetics. Dragging your foundation if you're putting blush on top of it. So this is just a little bit too plasticky feeling for me. Real Techniques uses mostly synthetic hairs, and I feel like the contours of them are much better for not grabbing your foundation